Dorado, El Dorado, 100 years of gold. Hey, it's me, Renee. I'm back. As you might have guessed, this is a fun video themed to the road about the road to El Dorado. It's one of my favorite movies ever, so I have it both on DVD and Blu-ray. But yeah, so this is the Road to El Dorado tag. Sorry, the Road to El Dorado book, to be precise. And yeah, you don't have to have watched the movie to do the tag. It's not like there's any spoilers in it. Well, no, there's no spoilers in it really. But it's a fun way to either if you feel like it seems like a fun tag, it's not that difficult really. Or if you love the Road to El Dorado like I do, it's a fun way to show the love, with a tag, connecting books to the movie. So, question or prompt number 1. Thulio and Miguel, a book featuring scam artist with a heart. Give me a moment. Did not have them planned. That I found. So this is a bit of a cop out. It's a bit of a obvious one, but I'm gonna go with Six of Crows. They all they're a heist gang and they do heists. Most of them are moral gray. Some of them are kind of more on the villain side, but they're not evil per se. So yeah, they have heart of golds, I would say. And yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. I'm kind of unsure on this one, but I'm gonna go with this one. If you know any books with scam artists where their heart are true of gold, this one maybe not, or they're more heists. But yeah, so it's not directly scam. So if you know anyone, please comment me down below. So yeah, that's that one. And then Chel Dorado. A female character, clever, quick thinking, beautiful, and moral gray. So pick a character, female character, that's moral gray. So this could be both moral gray or and also could be like not good user. So like it could be some like what's the word again? Anti-hero. So it doesn't have to be like morally gray. Like it doesn't have to be like a assassin with half gold. But like yeah, if you have like some character that doesn't mind getting their hands dirty in a way, you can say that. Yeah. So this is a bit up for interpretation in a way. Didn't I? Oh yeah. I never have stuff ready, do I? But no. I'm going a bit boring, but I can't really think of characters really that much. So, you know what? Or am I gonna go with that on that? Um, you know what? No, I'm gonna go with Sasha Ritz from this series. She comes up. She is introduced, I think, in this book. Might be in the second one, but anyway, in one of these books, she's introduced, and she's kind of You don't know really where you got her. I suppose also you could also include Madame LeFou from this series, though that's more from the universe, not that much from this series. But yeah, I'm gonna go with those two. And then the next question is, well, it's not a prybar, which is one of my personally most favorite lines from that series, from that movie. There's so many great lines about the movie. But yeah, so a situation in a book when things turn out different, but better than they planned. So I suppose this would be kind of difficult because you don't really want to spoil people. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Red Pyramid because well, it's been an older book, so I suppose spoiling. But yeah, the parents in this one, they're dead, both of them, and well, one of them's missing, one of them's dead. And you kind of want stuff to end up one way and it ends up another way, but you think, okay, no, okay, you're still kind of fine with how it ends up, really. I was about to say something about what happened, but then I thought, like, no, I want to keep it vague in case you haven't read this masterpiece of a series. It's the first one in the trilogy, Red Pyramid, The Kane Chronicles by Rick Riordan. and yeah, check it out. Then we have Cortez, a villain that scares you to pieces. I suppose that's maybe a bit on the nose, a bit too much because he's scary. Yeah, he's maybe not that scary, but like he's kind of scary. I think like if you saw this movie first when you were a kid, I think you get out of your pants. So yeah, I'm going with a scary, scary villain. Here I'm going with Villain in Invisibility by Andrea Kramer and Dale Leviathan. The villain in this one, yeah, dang right crazy. So scary. Has no limits. No, has no heart at all. It's just so ruthless, and yeah, it's really really scary. And yeah, it's very good. Again, very good, great book. Check it out. And then you have Chief Danny, a side character that helps the protagonists. So often you have like side characters in books that some of them aren't really useful and some of them are more useful than others. With this one, I'm gonna go with The Golden Fire and Thorns by Ray Carson. There's actually lots of side characters in this one. It's a series and book full of characters. But I would say in this one at least, well, sorry, in the whole series, most of the characters help, like most of the good characters anyway, help in some way the plot, like they help the protagonist in some way. They're all really either they're mysterious, but they help like unwillingly, or they help like on purpose, and they all maybe most of them have their own goals, but they all help in their own way. And yeah, also this series is so good. Check it out. Then the next question is, yeah, why did I? I think I did that. Anyway, you know me, I have no control of my head. Like I decide like different books and different tags and yeah. But anyway, follow that trail, which is how, more or less how the movie ends. Here you should pick a book that you think deserves a sequel. This is a bit really maybe a bit controversial actually because yeah, this movie is so good. I love it. People when they love a movie, they're maybe on two. They could be like end up on two groups. One of them is like I love this movie, I want a sequel, and one of them is like I love this movie, I just want everyone to love this movie, but I don't really need a sequel. I wouldn't say so. It's been 20 years. This one came out in 2000. Just gonna double check, but I think it's no, actually 2001. So yeah, it's been almost 20 years. Uh, so I suppose in one way we weren't getting a sequel because it's taking so long, but it's it's an animation, so it could happen. But yeah, we haven't gotten a sequel so far. And I love this movie so much, and still kind of want a sequel because not because it ends on a cliffhanger, because it doesn't, but more because I just love China so much, and I feel like if this crew made a sequel where the same times went to find Atlantis or they went to find Shangri-La, maybe they just go back to Spain and see what's going on there. I mean, there's so much you could write. There's so much gold you could like story you could do with these characters. I think yeah, I don't really understand why it hasn't happened. I suppose because for a long time it was just kind of this overlooked sequel that was kind of no sequel overlooked movie that was kind of drowned in all the Shrek mania because this came out like a year before Shrek. I think Shrek has and will always be DreamWorks' main movie, at least animation. But still, I like. I mean, Bernard and Bianca, they got a sequel like 20 years after, so I'm holding up for a sequel for this one. I am. So yeah, I'm just gonna answer the question, shall I now? So yeah, a book that you want a sequel to. Honestly, not that many because mostly standalones that I have read, I think are just standalones. I think some of them would be fine as having like maybe a novella, but a sequel I wouldn't maybe need it. But you do have some options. For example, The Diary of a Confused Feminist. It came out earlier this year, so you haven't really heard anything yet so far. So I don't know. This could be the first in the series. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's not been confirmed. I think it would be really fun to have this as the first in a series. I think a series in this universe would be very good. I'm a companion, but actually, preferably, I think it would work very well just have it in the same characters, because contemporaries often work very well as sequels, series, because you have like a setting, you have a high school drama, and you can have that for like 2 or 3 years actually. So I think often that works really. And I will also see kind of invisibility. I do and I don't. I'm thinking either A, it would be kind of fun to have a companion because I love this universe, like this whole world that is in this series, in this book. But at the same time, anime might not want the same characters because they went through so much in this one. And as everyone knows, if you have a plot, if you have a movie, TV series, or book, you need conflict. So that's why some people say like, oh, we're not doing a revival because you have to make up a conflict so people have something to fight against, and so stuff happens. Because if nothing happens, no conflict, nothing happens, and it's uninteresting. But yeah, so with this one, they had to have conflict, and I kind of don't want that. But then again, I really love these characters, so I might love a direct sequel as well. But yeah, I'm going with these two. And yeah, that's the Road to El Dorado book tag. I hope you enjoy this tag. I hope you do it. I am I gonna tag someone? I'm thinking, have I seen anyone on BookTube say they love this movie? Not sure I do. I'm just gonna say, if you see this and you think it's fun, you're tagged. Because, yeah, why not? And this is me saying Renee out.